Alright, this is part one, or at least a part of the water purification video. And so I got my water bottle here full of tap water, which I'll empty out. And I have my own well, so it's really good water. And I'll fill it up with water from the stream, which is really cold. Good enough. And there actually is a spring just 50 feet that way. It's like, I call it the circle springs. It's a round little gully coming off the stream, and there's 8 or 10 springs in there, and that water is good to drink right from out of it. If I had to drink this water, I'd be pretty content with it too, because there's no farmer fields or anything up that way. It just goes through a whole bunch of woods. But you never know, so that's why we're going to take this back and see if we can boil it up. So, stay tuned. I'm going to use my little pot to boil the water in. The pot is probably dirtier than the water. Go, 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 go. It's not your water, Ben, it's mine. Now then, top off, and attempt to set this inside the fire without putting out the fire, burning myself, etc., etc. That'll do good there. Yikes, that's hot. So, there it is, step 2. I got water. Step 2, I put it in the fire. Step 3, get it to a boil. Oh, it was me talking, by the way, in case you're wondering. And once that boils, let it cool, now I'll drink it. I should have really got some really dirty water out of a mud puddle or something like that, or there's a big hole back that way about 200 meters or so that looks like a bulldozer got stuck in there or something like that. I call it the mosquito factory. Maybe I should have got the water from there. And tried that. But maybe I'll do that with my next purification thing. You know, start off small and go big. Okay, cheers for now. When it gets to the boil, I'll bring you back. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, sounds. Yeah, it's a full rolling boil. There's a lot of things. People say to boil it for a minute, boil it for 2 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. And then other people say just as long as it starts boiling, then it's good. Everything that could be alive in there is dead. But we'll let it sit there and cool down, of course. It's kind of hot out today, and I'm drinking cold beer, and I don't really want to have a hot drink. But I'll have a plain... it'd probably take forever to cool down. I should have brought up some ice from the house. Anyway, stay tuned, and I'll let you ask. Hello, and we're back. I don't know if you can see me or not. Hey! Oh, there's some bright light behind me though, but I hope it's going to be alright that. This is lukewarm at best. So, tastes pretty good. As in, it tastes like nothing. I shouldn't say nothing because it tastes pretty good actually. I don't know why water would taste any better or not. For sure that you poor bastards that live in cities, you're drinking chlorinated water, so you know, and you may have to buy bottled water. I don't know. But out here we can just get fresh water right out of the ground. Either from the streams, my stream, or the springs I have like that, or I have a well in my house, so more or less I'm getting fresh spring water right out of my tap with no chlorination or anything like that. Yes, I'm spoiled. That's alright though. Let's see how our char cloth made out. It looks like it's all done. There's no brown spots or anything like that. I must keep on making more, eh? What the hell, eh? Uh-oh. My top's coming undone. I don't know if I can fix it either. But it'll still work. Maybe. Anyway, so, I guess I should put the end of this. This is the end of the purification video, the 1/3. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to go to the mosquito factory, and I have a filter. I'm going to filter some of the sludge from that and try that. And then for my 3rd purification, I'm going to get something else that's kind of different. And am I mixing 2 challenges with one? Yes, I am. Should I? I don't know. I guess it builds up tension. Makes you want to see my... you stop in to see the fire building one, and now you got to look forward to the water purification one. Anyway, I'll try to keep them separate. Thanks, Chris. Out. Yes, sir. The world's gone mad. The mosquito factory, this little hole here, is dried up. Now, I'm sure if I wanted to, I could get down there and dig down and maybe get some water, but I'm not feeling up to that right now. So I'm going to look for another source of vile water. I think I know just where to find it. Where are you going, Ben? You better just be satisfied with this. I'm not going any farther. Okay, put the sticks in your eyes. I have no idea what this is. I can see my finger here for scale. It's soft. Some kind of fungus. Papery sheath. Huh, gonna have to look that one up when we get back, Ben. Don't eat it. Right. I couldn't see any stagnant water. All the places were dried up. I even dug down 8 or 10 inches at one place and it still wasn't seeping up any. So I'm out at the end of my driveway with Ben Meister. And I finally found some water. So I found this bottle in the ditch as well. So let's fill up this bottle with this questionable water. And there. I even added some dirt to it. So let's take it up to the house and try to filter it. So let's see if we can set this up. Got the water. Got the cap here somewhere. I don't think I'll need it. And the old pack sack. The Katydine, whatever, filter. I'll need the hose. And whatever that's called, maybe the filter housing group. That could be just the army talking. I have a clean bottle that I'm going to put it into. Now I just hope I have enough hands to do this all. So this turns around. This goes in here. This is the good stuff, which will go in there. That's what I got in there. Okay. Maybe you can. Ben, you smell like horse poop again. Maybe that'll hold it enough. See, this filter thingy will fit in here, and I think it will. That'll go in there. Right down to the bottom, I guess. No. All I have to do is pump. Hope you can see. Now you're in the way, Pack. Oh. I think that's good enough for demonstration purposes. Take all this stuff out. Should really smell this. Actually, it doesn't smell too bad, but you can see the water is pretty clean. There's a bit of markings on the outside, so it's not inside. Now let's go for the taste. Here, I'll bring you up there so you can see me die. Cheers, Ben. What? Thunder. It's pretty good. Right on. Really good too. Of course, I'm sweating like hell. Wearing my shirt jacket here and tromping through the woods. Yeah, nothing wrong with this at all. It certainly looks better than this foul stuff. I guess we'll just have to wait till overnight to see if I contract jungle fever or whatever. So this is part 2 of Gary Gilbert's Ready Group. I think it's Ready Group that I'm doing this for. Purify water. Yesterday I did the boiling water, which just was water from the stream. And today I did filtering with the water filter. Tomorrow or the day after, I get some other kind of method going. Something mad, I guess. Chris? Oh. Are you panting, Ben? Hello, everybody. This is part 3 of my water purification thing. And you're in the way, Ben. Yes, you are. So, for this, I'm going to use something that somebody was suggesting. Here is seawater I collected yesterday. Just use a little maybe, you don't need a lot. And this is going to be the simple distillation method that was suggested yesterday by Zach, I think. Sorry, I can't remember your last name. Zach Roy, maybe? Turn this down a bit. Once it gets boiling, I'll get you back here. Hey, welcome back. The water is boiling, so what Zach described is just put some kind of cloth on top to catch steam, and then wring it out into a container. And I'm going to use this big clamshell. Originally I was going to do this on the beach with a wood fire, open fire and stuff, but I thought I'd try it back here in the laboratory-like conditions of my garage with a propane stove and see how that works before I actually go out and try it in the open country, wild beach type. I'm your host, Chris Collier, in case you forgot, and the weather is fine here in eastern Prince Edward Island today. So it seems like a lot of it's actually escaping. I wonder if I put this on top. Oh! Crack the shell. That'll give you an idea as to how hot this is, I guess. Yeah, I cracked it, but I don't think broke it. Well, let it go for a while, then I'll come back to you. No use watching. Stand up straight, you. I just have a cotton face cloth, brand new. Of course, doing this over an open flame would be a little bit harder because this might catch fire. I'm not too sure this is actually doing very much good, because I think that the steam is just going right through the cloth. So, been on there for 5 minutes. Let's just see what is going on. Yeah, it's a little damp, but hardly damp at all. There must be some different way I can do it. So, I'll get back when I dream up something. So, I came up with this deal. You putting the cloth right over top of the tin didn't work, because, you know, it heated up this, and it just flew right through it. I don't know whether a tighter weave kind of a deal, or like a t-shirt weave, but I think it'll go right through it anyway. So I got some sticks. I'm going to hang it up higher, give it a chance to cool down. Maybe I'll even wave my hat at it to try to get it cooled down, and so it catches in there and condenses into water. So I'll get you back when it starts boiling. Thanks. Okay. So I tried it with just the cloth on the tin. Then I put some sticks in there, about this big, and it was dry as could be. So I shortened the sticks, and nothing was going on. So then I put this old lid on it, and it's been going for about 20 minutes now. Is this hot? Yeah. Nope. There's some condensation on the top of on the bottom of the lid. So what do we got on the face cloth? Well, it's a tiny bit damp. So this system isn't working for me. And I don't know exactly what I can do to make it work. But I'll try to find some other way, and then I'll get back to you for that. By gum, by gum. Okay, we're back again for simple distillation of salt water. I got a beer can here with salt water in it. I ran out of my actual salt water, so I just made my own with water and, hey, you guessed it, salt. I got a hose. Maybe on the beach you're going to find a little piece of hose, you know, like this, which I going over from the tin can. I got a rock to hold the tin can stable, going into a Pepsi can bottle. Get rid of the Pepsi in there, might help. So now all I have to do is wait. By all means, if you know what I was doing wrong with the cloth, or you have any hints that I might be able to try, or whatever, please write them down in the comments, because I don't really know what else I could do. Maybe a bigger, like a pie pan plate, maybe a bigger thing, so it'd be more steam coming out, not just from a little pan like that. But then again, you know, tin cans and beer cans are, you know, the most easiest to find, either out in the woods and parks or the beaches. Maybe you might find a tin plate. Maybe I'll try that after this. As you can see, I resorted to drinking beer instead of getting very frustrated about the whole idea. Made myself laugh there. Is this thing even in frame? Yeah, I guess so. There's my second attempt. The first attempt went a bit bad when the tin can fell off. That fell off, and it fell off this way, and it filled up with salt water from there, so I had to throw it all away. And I put the beer can in the tin can, and it's on an angle just so it catches more steam, hopefully, but you can see there's an awful lot leaving. I suppose if you got clay or something like that, you can pack clay around the hole, so more of it will go up the tube. But it just started to boil, and you can see all kinds of droplets of water heading down into the pop bottle here. So it'll probably take a while to get any amount. I would put this lower, but then the hose would clamp further shut. So I'm going to let it burn here for another 5 or so minutes, see if I get anything in the bottle, and to see if it's not salty after I let it cool down. Well, this method seems to be working. I'm getting a wee bit of water down there, but it's also condensing on the side of the bottle here. For sure, if you could seal up where the hose goes into the beer can, or whatever kind of a can you have, so that all the steam is going through here, and if you took your cloth and got it wet and wrapped it around here, then it will cool down the steam even better, and then it will come out as water more. But I like this condensing on the side there, so it should be clean water. The trouble is, I don't know if you can see, but there's that little nodule of water there for now. And it's been boiling for 8 minutes. So it's a long process. But at least I got, I think, the basics of distilling salt water down. So I can improve on it maybe, and then I'll be ready to try it out on the beach. And I'll bring along a hose, or this hose over here. But then I'll try to find some stuff on the beach that I could use. I'll probably bring a tin can and a bottle too, just in case, for some unknown reason, there's no bottles in cans. I have an idea to make a tighter seal too, around a tin can. Not just a beer can that has the small hole in it. So, anyway, I'm going to let it go for another while. Now I'll get back to you. It's, in theory, it's working. So everything is cooled down. So I have a little bit of water left there. Now to taste it to see if it is salty. Not in the least. It's not the best water I ever tasted, but I can't detect any salt, so I think I distilled salt water into fresh water, using the most simplest method I can do. I'm going to set up for another one though, and have another experiment. So when I get it all set up, back to you I'll go. Thanks. So what we have here is tin can with salt water, a piece of wood that I bored a hole out of just with my morer knife, companion I guess. Got some rocks to hold down the board. Got the tube going right over here. As you can see, there's no steam escaping over here. I got it down into the Pepsi bottle, and I just put it in this tin can full of cold water to help more of it condense into water and less escape up here. So it seems it's doing pretty good, and you can see how much I made last time with just 20 or 25 minutes, so hopefully this will make more. But then again, only time will tell. Thank you. Here we go again, and it's working pretty good, I think. Especially if you sealed off this somehow. But then again, if you sealed this thing totally, it'd probably blow up. But there's lots of moisture in the hose here. Knock it over and it all flows down. Knock this more. It's in the cold water a bit. Still, it's going to take a long time to make some fresh water, but I guess if you're at the end of your tether there, and this will work. It's going to be real difficult to do this over an open fire, though, I think. And hopefully you'll find a piece of hose or something like that to do it in. And like I said before, if you get a cloth and you soak it in the seawater and put it over here, it'll condense faster and make more water will go in there instead of coming up through this way. And if you could really do it, if you had another bottle, either this way or that way, big bottle that you can put water in and replace it once it gets warm to keep on condensing the moisture. That will probably do very well. So I'm going to let this go for a little bit, then I'm going to shut it off, and we'll see what it tastes like. That's what I think. So, that attempt was good. Good? No, good. I got more water out of that in almost the same time. So I guess really a good seal on top. Direct most of the steam into the tube, into the, oh, this thing here is the idea. And actually you could, if you wanted, trim this down. Look, you can see that that's where the ring was. So that really compresses into there. So I'd say it's good. The other way was good too, distillation, but this makes a lot more if you seal up. Where the steam comes from, and that is good water. There's not a hint of salt in it, so it works. I'm glad I tried it here instead of on the beach in these laboratory-like conditions. So next time, maybe I'll try it on the beach. And it's sure going to be a challenge, instead of having this propane stove thing, to have an open fire and try to get it all like that without this melting and everything melting and things catching on fire. So this wraps up my 3 ways to purify water. I may have said this before, but anyway, the first one was boiling, then it was filtering, and now it's purifying and distilling salt water into fresh water. And it's an interesting thing, I took my, while I was waiting for that to cool down, this is my brand new John Deere tractor that I spray painted up to look camouflage. Yep, it's less than a week old. Well, maybe not a week old. Something like that. And now it's all cammed up. Ready to take on the world. I'm going to put some more scrim and stuff on it and make it even more like a reconnaissance vehicle that I want it to be. Well, that's just a sneak preview of something I'm working on. So like I said, I'll get this edited up and I'll get it on here as soon as I can. Thanks for coming. Thanks for viewing. Please comment if you know something that I'm doing wrong and you can help me out. Of course. So have a great day. And it's Chris out.